2022. N'oge newspaper headlines. Naanị otu nkeji ka o ji gata elekere asaa. Anyị ga-agụpụtara gị ihe dị n'akwụkwọ akụkọ ma ọ bụrụ na anyị jee zie ozi laghachite azụ. Ịnwekwana ebe ijere anyị na-abịa.
Do you know that you have the right to quality broadcasting? The National Broadcasting Commission says any person, group of persons, or organization aggrieved by the content of a broadcast or the conduct of a broadcast station may lodge a complaint to the station and all right to the Director General, National Broadcasting Commission, number 20, Ibrahim Taiwo Street, Asokoro, Abuja, or send a mail via info@nbc.gov.ng. Please ensure that your complaint includes name of the broadcast station, title of the program, date and time of broadcast, and essence of the complaint. Also, remember to include your name, address, telephone number, email, and append your signature. Note that the complaint must reach the NBC within 14 days of the queried broadcast. NBC, your right to quality broadcasting.
N'ụlọ ọrụ mgbasa ozi ebe ọ na-adị 103.5 FM n'ụtụtụ tata bụ Tọzdee n'oge newspaper headlines. Ụbọchị taa anyị ga-elenye anya n'ihe dị n'akwụkwọ akụkọ Leadership, Daily Post, Vanguard, Sun, Tribune, Premium Times, Nation, Guardian yana Punch. Anyị na ya live na Facebook page at ebe ọ na-adị 103.5 FM maọbụ na izitere anyị akwụkwọ na SMS maọbụ na WhatsApp na 08096661035. Zitere anyị, chọọ anyị na online ma ọ bụrụ na ị nọ online, ị ga-stream nwaanyị ma nweta anyị na mixlr.com/gistfm. Aha m bụ Divine.
And I'm Martin. Let's get started with the Guardian newspaper. Uproar as lawmakers halt Buhari's plan to restructure 22.7 trillion naira CBN overdraft. Okay, 827 trillion naira 2023 budget. Uproar as lawmakers halt Buhari's plan to restructure 22.7 trillion naira Central Bank of Nigeria overdraft. Okay, 21.827 trillion naira 2023 budget. Wike killed Igbo presidency, says Ohaneze youths. EFCC commences sale of forfeited properties. YG5 governors must sheathe swords. Support Atiku by Sani. Masob asks federal government to grant Kano access to his doctor. Police kill 21 bandits, arrest 780, rescues 206 victims in Kaduna. Join us to end your sufferings, Okowa tells Nigerians. Oshun governors suspend $106 million Ilasa water project consultant begins probe. Oshun governor suspends $106 million Ilasa water project consultant begins probe. After Tinubu's intervention, Owan Enon halts litigation against party. Soludo commends security agencies for peace, order in Anambra. Delta sacks contractor, reawards Ayakurumu bridge contract. Lagos State Agency warns against illegal parking at nightclubs. Obaseki links unemployment, poverty to import dependency. Jehovah's Witnesses resume large gathering January. Dangote awards scholarship to 460 students in Lekki host communities. Women group demands immediate justice for slain Omobolanle. APC group distance from Tinubu Shetima presidential campaign. Oka Court orders release of estate developer detained since December 14th. Progressive Governors Forum plans Governors Summit on welfare of people with disabilities. Why plastic waste remain perfect building materials to reduce pollution by expert. Why plastic waste remain perfect building materials to reduce pollution by expert. Olubadan Others urge rich Nigerians to honor indigents. Ruling houses protest monarch's refusal to obey Adeleke's order. Human Rights Writers Association plays Senate over proliferation of agencies. Lagos State University Technology Student Union Government renovates Student Union Building. Lautech Student Union Government renovates Student Union Building. 35% appointee positions for women sacrosanct, Falana's wife insists. Kogi monarch hails governor over projects. Taraba APC loses campaign coordinator in road crash. Edo partners Benin Electricity Distribution Company to improve power supply. Foundation canvasses better deal for parents of children with special needs. Psychotherapy Center moves against diseases. Stakeholders decry poor implementation of Child Rights Act by states. Islamic cleric charges Tinubu on national unity. National Directorate Employment empowers graduates with startup tools, equipment in Anambra. Clergyman recants on polygamy, apologizes to church followers. Afema citizens launch squad to tackle rising banditry, kidnapping. APC chieftain Ajipe donates campaign offices, vehicles to boost Tinubu Chetima project in Ondo. Calabar Carnival tragedy. PDP condemns Ayade's decision to proceed with activities. Police arrest 780 suspects, rescue 206 kidnapped victims in Kaduna. Police nab suspected killer of Ahmed Gulak. Reps approve Buhari's 819.54 billion naira domestic loan request to capital projects. Killing of Omobolanle. Reps seek alcohol consumption ban on police. 2023 election, you must remain apolitical. Buhari urges military. National Assembly passes finance bill. Salary review. Federal government to make position known in 2023. Ngige. Bajabiamila denies pledging to offset ASU's salary arrears. Politicians using religion to cause divisions should be punished. El Rufai. House of Reps back federal government over refusal to pay lecturers during ASU strike. By Muda voters accreditation system, no room for electoral fraud in 2023, Governor Yahaya. I would deal decisively with insecurity, poverty, Obi promises Nigerians. Don't dabble in politics, the recalcitrance Pandev. Delta now exports skills, says Commissioner. And that's the most you can take from the Guardian newspaper this morning.
Leadership. Maimuna's memo, preparing for elections. Pope appoints new bishop for Catholic Diocese of Warri. Conclude the Constitution Amendment exercise. Group Lord Agric Minister over Headers Farmers Conference. Auction. EFCC invites bids for 61 forfeited houses. Orders. I am very difficult to satisfy, says Buhari. Nigeria under God's gaze. Bauchi community bemoans poor road, seeks Governor Bala's intervention. Training crucial to amnesty program implementation. Ndiomo. COVID-19. US considers restriction on Chinese arrivals. Afenifere berates NICOM over 200% hike in insurance fee. NGO tasks Yobe community on conflict resolution. The sad tale of federal roads in Niger State. Amid rising deficit debt, NANS increases 2023 budget by 1.3 trillion naira. Ohaneze President General Obiozo dies at 80. 2023. G5 governors weigh Tinubu Obi options. Ohaneze President General George Obiozo dies at 80. Federal Capital Territory Administration crushes 1,292 motorcycles, demolishes 3,197 illegal structure in 2 weeks. NAF multiply strikes. NAF multiply strikes, kills cause of Boko Haram insurgents. UITH seizes corpse, arrest 1 for assaulting medical doctor. 7 persons burned to death in Ogun lone accident. The US commits additional $5 million assistance to Nigeria's flood victims. Buhari decorates newly promoted Brigadier of Guards commander. Auction. EFCC invites bids for forfeited properties. Jonathan's ex-aide Hassan Tuko gets national award in Niger. Lawyer's mother, IGP recommends suspension of culprit ASP Vandi. Ohanezendigbo president Obiozo is alive, says spokesman. Police kill 21 bandits, arrest 780, recover 1,408 arms, ammunition in Kaduna. House of Reps to probe murder of Lagos lawyer, Ilesha Water Project. Governor Adeleke suspends project consultant. 3 policemen, 5 others die in another Niger road crash. 2022 World Cup. Messi's hotel room in Qatar to be turned into museum. 5 players Pesero could bank on for a new Super Eagle. Obi, stop trying to play God, Metu tells Arthur Eze. APC targets 10 million youth votes in Northwest. Obasanjo's ex-aide, Oshuntoku, replaces Okupe as Labour Party campaign DG. Barrow Inland Port, Shippers Council reopens Niger area office. Umahi orders arrest of APC chairman. Reps candidate over murder. Umahi orders arrest of APC chairman. Reps candidate over murder. Abia leadership indiscipline has affected governance, says Emenike. I have fulfilled all my promises to Jigawa Governor Baduru.
And now we move over to the Punch newspaper. Dangote Refinery offers 460 students scholarships. Senate rejects Buhari's request to restructure 22 trillion naira loan. PDP threatens sanction as G5 governors meet Tinubu in UK. Opposition says attacks, incumbency threats to elections. Again, ASU accuses Bajabiamila of deceit. Reps disagree. Hoodlums kill Oyo PDP member. Police arrest 9. Uzodinma mourns as Ohaneze leader Obiozo dies. Court decides suit seeking Tinubu's disqualification January 27th. Blasphemy. Chites allege victimization. Demand convicted clerics release. Kwankwaso promises to prioritize education, youth empowerment. NAPTEP 2015 to 2021 results valid, says minister. NLC gives Buhari conditions for new minimum wage. People flocking to Lagos because of security, commissioner. Bermuda voters accreditation system will protect votes, says OT. 21 bandits killed in 10 months, Kaduna Commissioner of Police. Agency asks communities to protect roads. U.S. plans $5 million aid for 225,000 flood victims. Suspected herdsmen sack Ondo communities. Government promises security. Ex-Labour Party spokesman faults Oshuntoku's appointment. Don't compromise elections, Buhari warns security agencies. Lagos preaches proper parenting to tackle crime. Local government autonomy key to rural development. Council boss. Pope appoints bishop for Warri Catholic Diocese. Drug abuse generating violence tendencies among youths. Non-governmental organization. Drug abuse generating violent tendencies among youths. Non-governmental organizations. Ohaneze President General George Obiozo confirmed dead. Naira redesign. Senate seeks deadline extension to June. Lagos government warns nightclubs against illegal parking. Reps stop planned auction of $1 billion oil assets. I am very difficult to satisfy, Buhari. Reps demand justice for slain Lagos lawyer Rahim. Residents flee Ondo communities over killer herdsmen attacks. 2022, UK's hottest year on record, Met Office. And still on the stories making the headlines on the Punch newspaper this morning. EFCC invites bids for forfeited properties. Rahim, Lagos Council, names street after slain lawyer. I have no rift with Bello. Kogi Deputy Governor. PVC collection, INEC takes campaign to Calabar Carnival. NAPTEP results valid for tertiary institutions. Admission. Minister. NAPTEP results valid for tertiary institution admission. Minister. Reps pass 2023 budget raises estimates to 21.8 trillion naira. Strikes. Honor agreement with ASU. National Association of Nigerian Students tells federal government. Senate passes 819.5 billion naira supplementary budget as debt soars. Drama in Senate over Buhari's 23.7 trillion naira loan request. Ayade visits Calabar Carnival accidents victims. Worry, Catholic diocese gets new bishop. Buhari writes, National Assembly seeks 2022 budget implementation extension. Buhari warns security agencies against compromising democratic processes. Negotiations deceit. Reps defend Bajabiamila, knocks ASU chairman. Pope Francis seeks prayer for Ellen Benedict, XVI. Anambra commissioner knocks military over extension at checkpoints. I will retrieve my stolen mandate. Alex Oti. Illegal activities. Adeleke disbands Osun Mining Task Force. Sokoto APC knocks Tambowa over loan request. Senate proposes 376 new agencies. Chon Oron-Sanye report. Use hijab upon resumption. Ogun clerics tells students. Federal Capital Territory Authority issues a red alert warning for communicable diseases. Military arrest runaway soldier. Plans IPOB raids. Ekiti Tribunal delivers judgment today. Intelligence gathering will stop INEC offices attacks. Ex-Commissioner of Police. Oshun Tokun becomes Obi's campaign director general, hopeful of victory. And that's the much we can take from the Punch newspaper this morning.
Daily Post. Imo Governor Uzodimma confirms death of Ohaneze President General George Obiozo. NAF jets neutralize cause of Boko Haram terrorists in Northeast. UITH seizes corpse over assault on medical doctor in Ilorin. Masari signs Katsina 2023 budget into law. 2023 is time to punish politicians causing religious division. El Rufai. Appeal court grants Senator Akpan bail. Niger lawmakers pass 2023 budget with additional 5 billion naira. National Assembly should give legal backing to council autonomy. Ogun Gbemi. Aisha Yusuf spits fire, reveals plan for 2023. National Assembly to spend 30 billion naira on severance allowances, inauguration of lawmakers. Senate amends 2022 Appropriation Act. Bikers tragedy. Governor Ayade Buhari's daughter, commissioners, guests observe 1 minute silence. Billionaire Aminu Dantata trends after revealing he's tired of life. FRSC impounds 630 vehicles in Oyo over traffic rules violation. 2023, my husband now calls me Labour Party. Aisha Yusuf cries out. Taraba APC Guba candidate's campaign coordinator dies in auto crash. Bajabiamila didn't promise payment of salary arrears. Reps reply ASU. Ex-Ogbomosho North chairman Adegun dies at 70. New Year prophecies. Ghana police issue fresh warning. Omobalale Rahim concerns over police recruitment, training process. Subscribers lament absence of compensation despite massive profit by telecom operators. Nigeria government to announce salary increments for civil servants. Also according to Daily Post.
And now we move over to the Nation newspaper. Cross River governorship primaries. Eno withdraws case after Tinubu's intervention. 2023. Refrain from activities that can tarnish your image. Buhari warns security agents. President transmits produce inspection service bill to House. President transmits produce inspection service bill to House. 2023. Kwankwasa promises to prioritize education, youth empowerment. Police assures Nigerians of hitch-free polls. Justice for Rahim. Lawan warns against selective implementation. Senate steps down Buhari's request to restructure 22.7 trillion naira central bank's loans. 2023, Wike, Makinde, orders for close support for Atiku. Buhari's Osibanjos, Bishi's son in Tinubu's campaign. Senator wants Central Bank of Nigeria, NIRSAL, MFB to stop COVID-19 loan recovery. Still on the story is making the headlines on the Nation newspaper this morning. APC candidate won't stop oil exploration in North, says Gombe Governor Yahaya, APC candidate won't stop oil exploration in North, says Gombe Governor Yahaya. I have had enough of my parents. No pain, no gain. Police reveals face of officer who shot Lagos lawyer. EFCC to auction 61 luxury lands in 12 states. I hawked organs to train my daughters. I hawked oranges to train my daughter, says slain lawyer's mom. I hawked oranges to train my daughter, says slain lawyer's mom. Tinubu healthy, intellectually fit to rule Nigeria. Tinubu healthy, intellectually fit to rule Nigeria. 2023, you must remain apolitical, Buhari urges military. Ubiozo is alive, says Ohaneze. NDDC share Onochie meets Buhari. Inspector General of Police orders suspension of officer who shot Lagos lawyer. And still on the stories, making the headline on the Nation newspaper this morning. Ban policemen from drinking alcohol, says Rep. Reps pass increased 2023 budget of 1.3 trillion naira. Police repel attack on Ihiala station, recover rifle. Investors, Para College provost clash over hostel remodeling. Investors, Para College provost clash over hostels remodeling. Senate passes 819.5 billion naira supplementary budget as government set to borrow more. Bajabiamila denies pledging to offset ASU's salary arrears. APC mourns death of fund seekers in Calabar. 2023 APC campaign coordinator assures of Tinubu's victory. PDP inaugurates presidential campaign council in Ekiti. And that's the much we can take from the Nation newspaper this morning.
The Vanguard newspaper, ex-governor's deputy can go with official vehicles. Osun Speaker counters Adeleke. Herdsmen invade Ondo community, destroy farmlands, kidnap, rape women. Imo police parades alleged killer of Gulag. Ereno sitting. Court declines to hear bail application of murder suspect. Lagos government knocks nightclubs on illegal parking. Group decries activities of touts in Anambra. 2023, PDP aspirants warns members on consequence of fielding unpopular candidates. Christians celebrate 180 years. 2023, we are poised to conduct fairest, freest election in Africa. INEC, slain female lawyer. IGP recommends suspension of errant policeman. Attacks UITH to commence arrest of culprits. New currency. Senate urges CBN to extend withdrawal date to June 31. Leeds 1-3 Manchester. Haaland's brace seals win for champions. G5 governors in London to see Ekweremadu. Source. Supporting Southeast to produce president in 2023 will restore peace. Igbo Group. Ohaneze President General Obiozo dies. Edo government strengthening traditional institution. Shuaibu. 7 burned to death. 3 injured in Ogun accident. 2023. Okowa to Nigerians. Join us to end your suffering. Igbo Festival. Oba of Bini assures collaboration with government for security. 2023. Have no moral burden stepping into higher calling. Oshuntokun. National Assembly passes 21.82 trillion naira budget for 2023. Ohanezendigbo President George Obiozo is dead. Those working with me know I am very difficult to satisfy. Buhari, I bless God for life. CDQ narrates near-death experience. National Assembly passes 21.82 trillion naira budget for 2023. Carnival tragedy. PDP condemns Ayade's decision to proceed with activities. Brazilian fisherman survives 2 days clinging to buoy in Atlantic Ocean. Ebonyi traditional rulers place course on candidates opposing Omahi's senatorial ambition. Tinubu's manifesto addresses national challenges. PCC member. Dr. According to Vanguard newspaper.
And now we move over to the Premium Times. Rowdy session in Senate over Buhari's request to approve 23 point. Buhari charges security agencies to be professional. 3 days to year end, Senate passes supplementary budget for 2022. Senate extends implementation of 2022 budgets. How police killed 2 suspected kidnappers on Christmas Day. Former Osun officials return government vehicles after Adeleke's warning. And still on the stories making the headlines on the Premium Times this morning. Bolanle Rahim, Inspector General of Police, orders suspension of killer cop. Withheld salaries, reps reply ASU president. Troops arrest IPOB commander who allegedly killed Gulak. Bolanle Rahim, reps seek ban on alcoholic consumption by police. And still on the stories making the headline on the Premium Times this morning. Reps approve Buhari's 819.54 billion naira domestic loan request. Reps increase 2023 budget. Governor Adeleke suspends Ilesa Water Projects consultant. Senate passes 2023 budget. Cross River 2023, APC aspirant withdraws court case after Tinubu's intention. Calabar Carnival, death toll rises to 8. 2023, police warn as thugs destroy PDP, APC campaign posters in Ogun. 7 women burnt to death in Shagamu, Benin Expressway accident. Auction, EFCC invites Nigerians to bid for forfeited landed properties nationwide. Gunmen invade Enugu community, kill 1, raise 10 houses. Police arrest traditional title holder for allegedly raping 14-year-old boy in Zaria. Court grants jailed ex-Akwa Ibom commissioner bail. PDP condemns Ayade's decision to proceed with Carnival after tragic incident. Again, Soludo offers amnesty to gunmen terrorizing Anambra. And that's the much we can take from the Premium Times this morning.
Now, Sun newspaper, EDP, beneficiaries, orders hail Ugwuani on project implementations. 7 dead, 5 injured in auto crash in Niger. 3 die on Aba Ikotepene Highway. Anambra government hits army. 7 burned to death on Shagamu Bini Expressway accident. PAP trains 500 Niger Delta ex-agitators on vocational skills. Bikers parade incident. Ayade visits victims, pays hospital bills. Monarch hails Governor Bello as Buhari set to commission project. Water scarcity. Ebonyi Rep blames climate change. Reps raise 2023 budget to 21.82 trillion naira. Tackle ASU over comment on withheld salaries. Jehovah's Witnesses resume large gatherings at Assembly Hall. Ebonyi traditional rulers place curse on candidates opposing Governor Umahi's senatorial ambition. Police parade ex-soldier turned ESN commander behind insecurity in Imo. Tambuwal's 2023 budget anti-people APC. Wike 5G's consensus on power shift vindicates APC governor's position, says Okechukwu. Afeze, a respected father, Obi, APC can't take full credit for second Niger bridge, PDP. Ekiti Election Tribunal delivers judgment today, 2022, on common year for political players. Nigeria decides 2023, I am best candidate for Anambra Central, Mbakwe NPP senatorial candidate. G5 governor's body language gives Obi Tinubu hope in concerned states. 2023, don't jeopardize 2023 polls with your conduct. Buhari warns security agencies. Buhari receives briefing from NDDC board chairman Onochie. 77.7 million Nigerians disenfranchised from 2023 general election. Inter-Society says Obaseki demanded $300,000 from deputy to offset cost of free governorship tickets. Obi. Road to 2023. Mieti Allah endorses Tinubu. Oshuntokun replaces Okukwe as Obi's campaign DG. Na Tribune. Extend old Naira note withdrawal to June 30. Senate tells CBN. Ohaneze President General George Obiozo is dead. Tragedy struck as gunmen kill PDP chieftain in Oyo. Lagos to go after nightclubs encouraging illegal parking. Lagos to go after nightclubs encouraging illegal parking. Aggrieved Igbaju ruling houses stage peaceful protest over alleged. Oyo gets new NYSC coordinator. CDQ escapes death. Police arrest IPOB notorious operational commander in Imo. Senate in Buhari's request for approval for restructuring of 22.7 trillion naira. Police kill 21 bandits, rescue 206 kidnapped victims in Kaduna. Herdsmen invade Ondo communities, sack farmers, kidnap residents. 2023, APC, PDP are dead political parties. Kwankwaso, Water Ministry proposes 32,000 naira for over 20 dam projects. Buhari NAS extend the implementation period of 18.12 trillion naira 2022 budget to March 31, 2023. No rift between Bello and I. Kogi Deputy Governor. Otu aka ọ dị n'isi akwụkwọ akụkọ anyị ji bata n'ụtụtụ a ka anyị gụpụtara gị ozi ezite na
from the SMS, got a message from Honorable Osakwe, and it says, the Senate's Central held this country on the neck, and the cabals held this country on the neck. How can you make a budget and seek for approval months after the money is in question had been shared and spent? Since the amalgamation of this nation, I've not seen corrupt and reckless governments like this, where things are done zigzag to the detriment of the citizens. Thank you so much for joining us this morning, Honorable Osakwe. From the WhatsApp portal now. Okay.
good.
Okay. We also got another message from the SMS portal now. And this one says, okay, it is also coming from Osakwe. EFCC, auctioning of houses, let it not be like that of vehicles where rickety ones are sold in public auction and exotic ones under favor bargain. I personally did not know where those recovered funds are channeled to. They want to create a scene before the end of this government. That's the much we can take from the SMS portal.
On the Mana Facebook page, Ejima Wasinaka Daniel Tito from Awada. I go with the headline that says, ban police from alcohol is a commendable one. It will be complicated. It will be completed if they include ban police from smoking in 1967 to 70. If Nigeria government like it or not, victory will be assured to IPOB freedom fighters. No amount of propaganda will stop Biafra nation. Dalorinne. Ejima akwụkwọ ọzọ si na Ozo Francis from Amagonze in Enugu State. Osi, the death of Ohanezendigbo President General Professor George Obiozo was a very great loss to Ndigbo. I pray that God Almighty will grant his soul eternal rest. Amen. Ọ dị mma na WhatsApp ejima akwụkwọ si n'aka onye afụrụ m afịa mana ọ sị Tinubu healthy, intelligent to rule Nigeria is a story. We Nigerians know the truth and we are ready to do the right thing. Daalụ rinne. Last Kobo from Okuzo. Last Kobo say Mr. Buhari can never borrow any dime again. It is ridiculous to leave Mr. President to borrow more money while you bought fuel 290 naira yesterday per liter. Does it mean that no one can stop Mr. President from borrowing more? Senate must stop him this time. If they can't stop him this time, then I will do it myself. Ọ dị mma daalụ rinne nke Igbo isendị anyị agụbụghị before daalụ. Eji m akwụkwọ ọzọ si n'aka Maazị Christian Ufundu from Onitsha. Masob has spoken well because the illegal detention of Kano and his denial is a wicked attitude played by Nigeria. Security agents, played by Nigeria security agents called DSS. Let Nigeria do the needful because if Nnamdi Kanu happens to die in their hands, Nigeria may not contain the outcome. ọ dị mma ka anyị bịa ka anyị zụọ ahịa anyị na-achite anyị agụchapụrụ gị ihe ndị ọzọ fụ ọnụ na akwụkwọ na ozi ndị mmadụ zitere anyị.
Ọ bụ gịnị ka ekwe nke a na-akụkwara Papa Okechukwu?
Ya enube maka oriri eze nwanyị Sọbari 2023.
Gbaa n'ọkpa n'eze.
Oriri eze nwanyị Sọbari bụ oriri na-abịa kwa arọ nke a na-enwe nkụzi maka omenala Igbo wee ga-enye ọgwụ maka ọrịa dị iche iche n'efu.
Ya na ọya nna di m a ga-abụ ihe gara aga n'efu.
N'efu.
Nwanne m, mmemme nke a ga-adịkwa egwu.
Nwa dị iche iche ga-agbakwa ụbọchị ahụ ya na ihe ndị ọzọ ga-emebibego obi aṅụrị. Ọ ga-adị mee na ọnwa Jenụwarị 2023 dị na abalị 7 na 8 na ngwuru mmiri enwe ilo ọkara akwụ dị na Eziafọ Village Igbarịam. Ọ ga-amalite ma ọ kụọ elekere 8 nke abalị na mbọsị nke mbụ ya n'abalị ụbọchị nke 8 n'ọnwa Jenụwarị 2023. Ọ ga-ebiri ọkụ ma ọ kụọ elekere 9 nke ụtụtụ.
Kedu ka m ga-esi bịa n'ebe a?
Ebe ọbụla isi abịa kwụsị na Igbarịam Junction ịjụọ ndị ọkada ụzọ ị ga-esi je na nke mmiri enwe ilo ọkara akwụ ha ga-ebute gị ebe ahụ.
Emume eze nwanyị Sọbari 2023 ekwekwana ka akọrọ gị akọ.
Make way. The 7th edition of Adult Beauty Pageant is here. Adult Beauty Pageant 2022/2023. Team Owashi 2022. Winning prize 500,000 naira. Host MC Hamatan and Shaka Zulu. Date 30th December 2022. Time 2:00 p.m. Venue Residency Hotel, European Ogidi. For more information, please call 08063290766 or 08148727125 at Adogidi Beauty Pageant on Facebook and Instagram. Sponsored by Residency Hotel, Kimshuta Home Limited, Castro International, and powered by Ebona, the 103.5 FM.
It don't happen again, as Tabernacle of Praise Adoration Ministry, Ogidi, they summer you with this wonderful Obonge program where they call Crossover Night. The team now, I have a dream. Crossover to take over for 31st night of December. It go happen. Now you carry your people put body. Make you not allow us to tell you waiting on shell that day. The venue where it go shell now for Tabernacle of Praise Adoration Ministry, Ogidi and Yuku, and time now 9 p.m. till Kokoroko 0703 3881 221. Again 0703 3881 221. Cross overnight to take over. We go hot as they come. May God bless you.
N'ụlọ mgbasa ozi ebe ọ na-adị 103.5 FM n'oge newspaper headlines. Anyị ga-aga n'iru ịgụpụtachara gị ihe fọrọ n'akwụkwọ akụkọ ndị mmadụ zitere anyị n'isi akwụkwọ akụkọ ozi ndị mmadụ zitere anyị na Facebook page. Ị ga-enweta adịbọdị 103.5 FM. Ị ga-ezite ngwa akwụkwọ gị na SMS maọbụ na WhatsApp na 08096661035 maọbụ na streamline online na mixlr.com/gistfm. Aka m ji akwụkwọ ozi si n'aka Maazị Christian Ufondo. Soludo talking about his security agent, but he forgot to look into how they carry out their Soludo. You are should Anambra State become one of the unsafe places in this country. You cannot deny being aware of what is going on at Headbridge and Opiweka. In Onitsha, you are dealing with sensible human beings. We know how water managed to enter the hollows of the fruited pumpkin. Call your amateur security agents to order so that people may have free movement in this state. Group arrested Group arrested an IPOB commander suspected to have hands in killing of Gulag. My question is, who invited the man to the southeast? You left the causative agent of a certain disease and spent money on the symptom. Nigeria, I am sorry for you. Ọ bụgodu na o nwere onye mere invite, ihe aka bụ Nigeria, onye ọbụla nwere freedom ije ebe ọbụla o kwesịrị ije. Ịghọtago, daalụ nne Maazị Christian Ufundu. Eji m akwụkwọ si n'aka Valentine Edene. Compliments of the season to all Ebolade family. Darurinne. President Buhari said he is very difficult to satisfy, and I see that he also finds it difficult to order army to stop herdsmen that do sack communities, both southeast, southwest of Nigeria, and then we're on the northeast. I mean northwest, ebe ha na-achụpụsị ndị mmadụ, ọ bụrụ sọsọ na southeast. Shoot aside made for IPOB that are agitating for freedom, while arrest without harm is made for Boko Haram and herdsmen that are killing, raping, and kidnapping people in the country. If I may suggest, it is better to turn 2023 presidential election to referendum because kidnapping, raping, and killings are getting out of hand. May God help us. Adding to that, why Mr. President is going for loan, someone who is about to create more problem to the country, why he claims to be patriotic leader who will leave Nigeria in better condition than how he met it before. It's hellfire in Nigeria and somewhere on the earth. Is it hellfire in Nigeria or somewhere on the earth? And Edozie Zebinogu from Osilo Obunike. Hawks, after the Divine Project of Divine Movement to Rescue Nigeria has openly declared not to support the UN, valor is for over 100 million Nigerians who have been indiscriminately subjected to abject poverty, insecurity, and detrimental executive recklessness, regardless of the penury that led are subjected. The penury they led are subjected. Indeed, revolution beckons. Nigeria's problems are glaringly identifiable. They are neo-colonialism, artificial poverty created by our deadly politicians to utilize stomach infrastructure as a way of campaign to get into power. When the righteous finally ascend the throne in 2023, a lot of powerful men will fall. May the soul of Professor Obiozo rest in peace. Dalorinne Edozie Ezebinogu. Mana Facebook page, okay, Jay?
Yes, we got a message portal as well. It says, my name is Romanus from Ogidi. Obiozo's death is a sad one. May his soul rest in peace. On P2B's promises, or on P2B promise to tackle insecurity in Nigeria if elected president is achievable because only political will is needed to solve problems of insecurity in Nigeria. My joy is that Obi Dati movement is not Igbo movement. If it were to be, some selfish elites who we have here will do anything to stop it. Please don't allow anybody to deceive you because it's Igbo's turn. Even Apenifere Pandef, Middle Belt elders confirmed it. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. But every other person also have the right to run on their race. So this one is said, okay, this one also came from Honorable Onyediko Sapwe. And he says, okay, this one, he says, the Senate can pay their dead members and those in prison, but could not approve lecturers' salary. Thank you for joining us this morning. And this one is also coming from Paul from Onisha. And he says, we are all obedient till we ensure P2B is a leader and someone. Okay, thank you so much. And then the old man, okay, you said we should stop the old man from borrowing more fund. He has already done enough. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. That's the most you can take from the SMS portal.
Newspaper headlines. Kodiechi, my newspaper headlines. Album Divine.
And I'm Martin.
Cody.
No, by 7:35 now.
Ebe ọ na-adị FM 103.5 Ogidi igwe na